Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in to another episode of the Morning Drive. I am Dean, the comedian. And on today's episode, we're going to get into um, Ashanti having some big news. Glorilla got arrested. We're going to tell you why. And we're going to talk about whether the WNBA should be getting paid more money. So, all that and more on today's episode of the Morning Drive.
Look, every morning you know we get live. It's the morning drive. 6 to 8, you know we catch a vibe. It's the morning drive. Thank God for keeping me alive. It's the morning drive. It's the morning drive. Yeah, it's the morning drive. Every morning you know we get live. It's the morning drive. 6 to 8, you know we catch a vibe. It's the morning drive. Thank God for keeping me alive. It's the morning drive. It's the morning drive, yeah, it's the morning drive. Wanna welcome y'all to the morning drive. Just sit back and enjoy the vibe. From Monday to Friday, Beats and Beat Right, they record live. They've been going crazy ever since they arrived on the premises. Gotta love the fact that they promoting black-owned businesses. Be Right, strolling and trolling, Beans got the viral video. Any celebrity news, they gon' let the whole city know. Make them laugh so loud, bet they got the whole city woke. Reaching people around the world, not just rocking with city folk. Wake up feeling good, gotta get them jitters off me. Show come on at 6, make sure you get your cup of coffee. Not talk about no seatbelts when I say I hope you strapped in. You don't wanna miss the show, so I hope you tapped in. Every morning you know we get live. It's the morning drive. 6 to 8, you know we catch a vibe. It's the morning drive. Thank God for keeping me alive. It's the morning drive. It's the morning drive, yeah, it's the morning drive. Every morning you know we get live. It's the morning drive. 6 to 8, you know we catch a vibe. It's the morning drive. Thank God for keeping me alive. It's the morning drive. It's the morning drive, yeah, it's the morning drive.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Good morning.
What's up? What?
Good morning, Martell. Good morning, Torrance, Ty. Are these old comments? What's going on? Everybody up early? Oh, these are old. Why do we see old comments?
I don't know. We can still say good morning to them anyway. Good morning, morning drivers. Hey, it's April 18th, Thursday.
How you see old comments?
You don't see them?
No.
I don't know. We could talk about that backstage. I'm still laughing at the intro song. That was
What?
You're ad-libbing.
You ad-libbed the intro today. Hey, good morning, morning drivers. You don't see the group chat?
Hold on.
Well, I'll read it to you. Good morning, morning drivers. Let's see. We have D said that she tried to give Good Times a try. She couldn't do it. Her blackness would not allow it. And then all of a sudden, as I was reading that, you were playing intro music, and all I heard was.
I thought it was part of the theme song. I was like, never heard that before.
Yeah, it was a remix. That was a remix of the intro. Good morning, Benz. Good morning, D.
Sorry about that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Brother Ed, hey, last night we was on the Nuts and Bolts of Life last night with Ed and his crew, and that was fun. And we may have to call the Human Resources Department.
Would we have any footage, or is that come out yet, or what?
We could try to get something from YouTube. Try and splice a piece that was pretty interesting and funny. I ended up stepping out last night, so I didn't get a chance to do too much. And I'm so thankful for the scrolling and trolling segment today. I have to let y'all know it was produced by Beans and D. So when we get to scrolling and trolling today, it's produced by y'all too. And thank y'all for getting that content.
You're welcome.
But it is Thursday, April 18th. we thought Beans would be good by yesterday. Apparently, his code has went into overdrive. So
I'm still good though. Still good.
okay. Get you a lozenge or something, man. Some eucalyptus. You'll be all right.
Man, I've been checking everything.
Have you been to church?
No, it ain't Sunday yet.
Okay. If it's still here by Sunday, get to church and we're gonna have a seance and we're gonna pray for you like the witches did in The Craft.
One of my favorite movies.
It's a dope movie. And
It is.
finally I named a movie that he liked.
We've liked quite a few movies. You like Edward Scissorhands, right?
Yeah, but D, I kind of like every movie.
I can't say that to be true about me.
Oh, I forgot to put my eye drops in, man. I got a high over. Y'all ever had that?
Thanks, Ed. Not a high over.
See that?
Yeah. Before I go to bed.
High over.
Yeah, I had a high over. Oh shit. I just need to my eyes look like Bean's voice.
So your eyes need lubrication and his throat needs lubrication.
Ain't nothing wrong with lubrication if that's what you want. But yes, Thursday, April 18th. Hey, shout out to the Chicago Bulls for holding it down last night for the city. They had a play-in game against the Atlanta Hawks last night. Looked like it was gonna go back and forth in the first half, but the Bulls pulled it out, and we had hella players that showed up and showed out. So good job, Chicago Bulls. Way to hold it down in Chicago.
Man, they bust their ass. I watched the whole game. They bust their ass.
Yeah, I watched one quarter. It was pretty good.
Yeah. The Hawks
when did you come to see us during halftime?
No, the game was already on before y'all. I mean, when I was there.
But you watched the whole game.
Like yeah, I watched it on my phone.
Oh, okay.
When I get back to the crib.
D questioning how you could have been at karaoke and watching the whole game, bro. It sounds like you might be lying early. It's too early to be doing lying.
I just be having questions.
Hey, look. Women be inquisitive, bro. So how did you watch the whole game?
Whole game. The entire game.
Well, I do DVR all the Bulls games. So,
bro, I forgot DVRs existed.
They still do.
Somebody mentioned that in one of my Facebook post comments the other day, and I was like, DVR still exists? I don't really jam with technology. This is as far as it goes.
But see, I have I got a YouTube TV, so that's the best thing smoking if you want live TV, and you get unlimited DVR. So I record like everything that I watch on a regular basis gets recorded every time.
That's dope. I mean, long story short, just give me your passcode. I mean, that's thanks for the commercial, but just send me the username and password. We can cut to the end.
I think most of the streaming platforms that have live TV come with the DVR function. I don't know if like actual physical DVR still exists or if they're being sold. Maybe they are. I don't know. You just had a VCR recently, though, right, Bobby?
Recently, I still do. I've had the same VCR since the '90s. I got a head cleaner. No Diddy.
Are you able to purchase those? Or wait, a head cleaner?
Yeah, a head cleaner for a VHS player, if you recall. It's an actual thing in the shape of a tape. You got to put like drips of alcohol in a small hole. It's Throwback Thursday, so it's a good conversation. Okay. So you got to put drips of alcohol into the fake VHS tape, slide it in, rewind it, fast forward it, rewind it, fast forward, so it'll clean the VCR. Yes, I still got.
Does the thing really work, you think, or is that something they were just selling us?
It do work because what happens is it look like you need to do some. They call it traction or something like that. I forget, or it's all like staticky. So once you run the cleaner through, tapes play perfectly fine. It's fine.
That's too much maintenance. Just get a new tape.
You only got to do it like once every 6 months. And
that sounds stupid.
Tyree,
another chore.
It's not a chore. It's just every 6 months you got to do it. But I tell you this: if the apocalypse ever go down, I'm gonna still be entertained because I got a VHS player.
If you still have electricity.
Uh-oh.
You hear that, BB?
Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man. You know what though? I appreciate all my fans.
I told him he has a voice for radio.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate all y'all, even Rome.
Great comeback.
And perfect segue for Rome Anthony. That was uncomfortable, but I do want to say this upcoming Saturday, Rome Anthony will be at the Urban Lux Cafe, 2911 East 79th Street. 420 is coming up, so make sure y'all tap in. And speaking of Urban Lux Cafe, I've seen the videos, I've seen the footage. It was cracking yesterday.
It was really cracking yesterday. Where's my girl Shafia? She hasn't arrived yet. She showed up last night and showed out.
I think Shafia is probably taking an Epsom salt bath right now.
She should be.
The videos I seen, she did what she do every song. She did
Quite a few songs. She's quite agile. I'll say that. Yep, head cleaners. Rome, head cleaners. But yeah, she's quite agile and quite the performer. She goes all out. Literally all out.
No, I seen. All I seen was because I watched a lot of visual. I wasn't in a position to really listen to the audio. All I seen was ass.
All you needed was visual. All you needed was the visual.
I seen Lero and ass.
That was basically the point of it. Yeah. The
That
vocals.
was easy.
There was a lot of vocals. There was a lot of vocals, but there was a lot of tail and Lero.
Yeah, don't care about the vocals. Just wanted to see ass.
All right, but everybody got they picks and chooses, and we picked and choose to look at that ass. That's what happened. That's what. But moving on before I get in trouble today.
I didn't get the video.
You did. You got the videos.
Okay.
You need me to send them to you now? We just gave you a whole alley-oop. That's a sports term.
Biz recently switched over to Metro PCS, so a lot of his shit comes delayed. He's still got an iPhone, but he's signed up with Metro PCS.
I sent it last night. Oh, I thought he had Cricket.
No, that's me.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay.
No.
All right, I sent it to you. You have it now.
I got it. We get like 4 different group chats, so I'll just be.
It's in the morning drive. T-Scale showed up last night, but we didn't get a performance from him. That was disappointing.
T-Scales, we very upset at you, T-Scales.
Yeah, initially, we've got a highlight coming up now, Pern. Initially, the host, Lero, he instituted a rule that it was Drake versus Future. So even us olds, as my daughter called me, us olds were required to do a Drake or Future song. So
which one did you do?
I did Hotline Bling, and I got a 98%. Yeah.
Nice.
And I wanted to tell you that too, D, while we're in the subject. You used to call me on my cell phone.
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hotline Bling.
Hey, so look, I want to tell the Shafia clip real quick before we get into celebrity news today.
Yeah, it looked like you had a really good time. So 2911 East 79th Street, every Wednesday, comedy plus karaoke hosted by Lero, the comedian.
Good morning.
Hey, Moon. Moon, bring me a cup of coffee.
So in case you were only just captivated by the ass portion, they were actually doing a duet, and it was Usher and Alicia Keys, My Boo. I then just sent you don't have to put it up, but there was a brand new customer who had never been there before. They walked in while they were doing karaoke. He walked in, he was looking like, I was like, hi, I'm sorry. It's a nice karaoke. There's a room full of comedians here right now. It's karaoke or whatever. He was like, I'm just here to eat. I was like, how may I help you? He has little pictures pulled up. He's pointing at the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like, what is this? You know, we walked him over. We took care of him. We encouraged him to do karaoke. And he walked out. He thanked us so much. Turns out his nephew is some comedian. There was Taylor Port walking around, you know, the cafe. Not saying I had any. I'm just saying I don't remember the comedian nephew's name.
I was about to ask that too.
Yeah, he exchanged our information. The guy wants to come around and get involved. But anyway, he gave us a 5-star review on Google because of Laro and Shafia's and the family's antics. And he mentioned the fact that he accidentally walked in on karaoke and he had a blast and it was so entertaining and it was so good and he's looking forward to coming back.
Do me a favor, D.
Yeah.
Write my review for me and then I'll sign off on it because I do want to do a Google review as well.
You're one of those people who's like, just write it and I'll sign it, really?
Yeah. How
about you just do the 5 stars? You be one of those people that don't write anything, just click 5 stars. That works too.
Well, just send me the link and put the 5-star and I'll click submit.
Okay, how about that? Okay.
We'll
yeah. T Scales, yes,
Bobby,
that was the guy.
It can't be that bad, Bobby. Jesus.
Oh, it's just certain stuff I don't do.
If you guys have been to Urban Lust Cafe, yes, we're a brand new business. Please hit us up with a Google review. That helps us. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's a dope story, D. Because you know he'll be back. Once somebody have a good first impression of anything that you do, and Laro, as I mentioned before, he's bringing a really great energy to the venue. So, like you said, you practice. We've talked about this offset, and we've talked about this onset. How you practice discernment with what you allow and want in your venue inside your premises. So Laro's a good touch, and I'm glad you finally met Shafia. That was your first time meeting Shafia, right?
Yeah, she was sitting down or doing. She was having a great time, and it wasn't until sometime later we were talking and everything. She finally came and said, "Oh, I told you I was going to come. I'm Shafia from the comments," and I was like,
"From the comments."
Yeah.
From the comments.
Yeah, I want to say it's the second person. I met Moon, and now Shafia. So I think this is just the second person I've met from the Morning Drive comments. So that's pretty cool.
And that's what the fuck I call a chain reaction.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I want to.
Happy to hear that, D.
Thank you.
I definitely can't go on without posting.
Not you, Beans. D, check me out one time. Do I got that Dwight? I want to see if I got that Dwight around my lips. Do I got that Dwight?
What's the white?
It's when you got the little shit around the lip.
Oh,
all right, I'm
the
cool.
white stuff around your lips?
Yeah, but it's called Dwight. Try to keep up. All right, y'all.
I know, but I'm trying. It's the visual and the name of it. I normally call that. Is it dried up? If it's wet, I call it spittle accrual.
Okay, I was. You know what? We were raised different. I ain't never heard.
Spittle accrual is what I call it when it's wet. Is it crusty?
No, you know, a little white that builds up on the side of your mouth. I call it Dwight.
If it's wet, it's spittle accrual. But either way, you shouldn't have it. And if it's dry, what is it?
All right, Benz, segue. You nasty.
Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck just happened.
I don't know either. I don't know why I got called out.
Well, because I didn't want Benz looking at my lips. I already got the shout out in the comments, and I appreciate you, Rome. I really do. That's probably my only compliment for the week. So I'll take it.
Wait a minute, because
Good morning, Daryl.
Hey, Marcy Deloney is in the comments. I just seen Marcy.
What? Oh, hey, Marcy. Good morning.
In the comments. What's up, Marcy?
In the comments.
Good morning, Marcy.
Throwback Thursday, April 18th. Morning drivers. We ain't even got started
yet. Yeah. Let's jump into the news, man.
Let's do it.
Celebrity news on the Morning Drive.
Oh yeah.
So I've been trying to start the show with positive news. Okay.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
Positive.
No, what you got, man? What you got?
um, Ashanti and Nelly are getting married.
Oh,
Are
okay.
they?
Not only they are getting married, they are officially engaged,
Okay.
and not only that, um, Ashanti is also expecting a child. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to Black Love. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been rocking out for a while, man.
I heard they cousins, bro.
Where did you see they were getting married? Okay, engaged and getting married, I guess. Okay, finally, great for them.
And having a child. So Ashanti
Yeah, she's been
is
pregnant for a minute. I did see it resurface in the news that she announced her pregnancy, but we've been knowing that for several months now. I guess I'm glad they're getting married. You know, they were together for so long, and it's been over 20 years she's been dealing with him. They've been broken up for a very long time because she wanted to get married to him a long time ago. He was playing games after being together for so long. Then she finally got back with him. Then all of a sudden she's pregnant. So, you know, we of the Girls Girl organization, we're like, girl, you got back with him after 20 years just to be a baby mama. So I'm glad that they're getting married and I wish them well.
Yeah, so do I. Shout out to Jeff B.
Jeff
James.
B.
Thing with Nelly and Ashanti, I don't know how.
Ty.
What did I say?
He said she had to wait for Nelly's other kids to get grown. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at that either.
I seen somebody say if they don't have kids, I think it was I forget who it was. I know it was. We can't say the name on the show anymore. Somebody said if you got grown kids, you ain't got no baby mama no more because them ain't no babies.
I mean, yeah, you don't. This is somebody you don't ever have to know anymore.
Alan Ford said he give that marriage 3 months. Finally, something negative. Wow.
You're looking forward to it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not, I just think Nelly they just doing something. I think that he's just not into you, one of them type of things. He doesn't want to get married. He would have married her 20 years ago.
No, I think he does want to be married. He's
doing
something. 40 years old now. I mean, where do he go? Where do you go next? You know what I'm saying? Like,
why you wait till you're 50 years old? Like, why we gotta wait for y'all men till you're over 50 years old, bald, fat, shit ain't working? Then you're like, I guess I'll settle down. After you know her 25 years, you done seen everything. Like, what more else does she have to show you?
D said bald, fat, Bobby. I'm like, damn, okay.
I'm just saying, like, it took all this time. You know, people be like, oh, I don't know her well enough to marry her, but she got 3-4 your kids. Why now, girl? She's still young, fine looking and everything. I'll be over it by now. She should have just went.
It's a double standard. A woman couldn't do what Nelly doing right now.
And what's that?
Wait until he done stroking and then decide to say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and settle down. It doesn't matter what age a man is.
There's quite a few women who do, but
let's see, Ed said a lot of celebrity marriages don't last, unfortunately. I think they're grandfathered in. You know, my honest opinion. That Russ and Sierra, those are robots.
Well, Ty, if she doesn't respect herself to leave after 20 years, then so be it. Right. Ashanti, she did leave, I want to say, at about 20 years or close to 20 years. But then she went back. After traveling the world a couple of years, she went back and then got pregnant immediately.
And she got pregnant with Coach Carter too. So she, you know.
Do you know Lean on Me came up yesterday at the cafe? Was it cafe? Yeah. I don't know why. It wasn't anything with music. Somebody was walking around saying, Code Red, Code Red.
Ha, lock the doors.
Lock the doors, yeah.
It's such a
oh yeah, that's a good point. Yep. I'll bet a reality show pops up.
I hope not.
I'm gonna play a clip of announcement.
All right, guys, 15 minutes. Showtime. Yo, Sean. Hey, Sean. Showtime.
Sean, come on there, Betty. Sean, how much time you need? I need about 9 months.
Okay, that was cold as fuck, but you get the point.
We already knew. They was already gallivanting around, rubbing his stomach. We knew it was like a full announcement before. I think to Chris's point, I think that little fake video announcement of the pregnancy is a segue into a reality show coming up.
Man, I really hope they don't do the reality show thing. That it never lasts.
I think that was a setup for the reality show. She says about 9 months. That you saw her face, you saw everything, and we've known for a while. She's probably about 6 months now.
And when somebody said that's old footage, I thought they were actually referring to Ashanti.
Yeah.
Ashanti, don't do that. Ashanti is fine. And before this little pregnancy thing, she was actually very viral for her exotic location world travels in her little bitty swimwear.
Oh,
Body
don't get it
still
twisted,
banging.
B. I'm a firm believer, and I stand behind this. Ashanti and Maya both look better than they did 20 years ago.
Yep.
Many women do. Y'all be trying to play us. Many women do fine. They age like fine wine, especially as Black women. Many do.
Yeah, Maya and Ashanti, they're aging in reverse. I didn't even think they were attractive back in the day. I thought they were decent for what they were doing, but now, oh man,
I always like Maya.
no,
Maya
it was
always
something
looked like Tweety Bird to me. I never saw what y'all got out of her. She had legs, but she looked like Tweety Bird to me always.
Cool.
I didn't like Maya's face to ear ratio.
It was a face, period, for me. It's like Tweety Bird. I couldn't get beyond that.
Yeah, just couldn't do it.
Yeah, Maya was fine. No, what you like though for real?
Ashanti was a pretty girl.
Back in the early 2000s, Lil Mo. You like Lil Mo?
No, I'm gonna give you a big no for Lil Mo. No.
Okay.
I'm good, man. I'm okay. What else we got? You said Glorilla Titty popped out today, or yesterday. We got some news coming up, y'all. Oh yeah.
So now we're gonna get into the rapping shit. Cause I don't want the positive shit no more.
We don't care what you was arrested for. What a titty.
She was drunk driving. She was drunk driving. The police pulled her over there in Gwinnett County in Georgia, and they said that they smelled marijuana and alcohol. They did a number of field sobriety tests, all of which she failed miserably. And then she was like, "I've been drinking." She refused to do the breathalyzer. That's when they took her in. At some point her boob fell out, I guess when she was doing a hop on one leg thing, I don't know. And they had to tell her, your titty is out. And she was like, oh, that? She didn't even know it was out. And then she had a friend to come get her car. She bonded out. And then she went to Instagram. She since deleted this post, but she took a picture with a bottle on top of her head, like a champagne bottle on top of her head, kind of like mocking the situation.
I gotta be honest, it seems cuter when she do it than when Tiffany Haddish do it, because Tiffany Haddish has been recently in the news within the last year for twice in the last year, and we looking at Tiffany Haddish like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking alcoholic? And we look Glorilla like, hey, where the titty at?
Tiffany is old enough to know better. Glorilla, she's an adult, right? But she's still like a young adult. Tiffany's just overall annoying already. And then there's the other stuff. So
I rarely say this. I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree. I seen Glorilla yesterday. She need to be arrested for what she did with that Megan Thee Stallion challenge. That's what she need to be arrested for. I don't know if y'all know there's a challenge going around with Megan Thee Stallion where you turn around to the camera and you just doing like a really, it's not even a rhythmic dance, but just popping your ass and
you're twerking.
Yeah, twerking.
It's stupid.
It's a
so
stupid.
It's too much. It's too much of it.
You know, you can't follow behind the ceiling challenge with this. You know, this is horrible. But Glorilla tried it, and I realized Glorilla ain't got no ass.
She has a little bit more than she started out with. Ever since she did that little, I don't like to say the word, the illumination, I think, little ritual or something. She did the little symbol. Her makeup jobs, I don't know. She's just looking a lot better. And her booty is just a little bit bigger. Ever since she did the little symbol over her eye thing, photo shoot. She's been getting more booked, more collaborations, and her booty has grown a little bit.
So let's tap into what you're saying now, because I mean we could talk about the booty for days, but let's tap into it. You think that Glorilla is part of the ritualistic community of the Illuminatiisms?
Yeah, absolutely. She did the symbol, the thing over the eye, the hand symbol over the eye. She did it.
Would you sell your soul to be rich and famous? Bings, I know you would.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt, he didn't even blink.
I've been smoking. I've been drinking. She was drunk in love. T Scales.
Would you, DB Wright?
I've been a Christian my whole life, and I ain't got shit. Hey, tell them different.
I feel like that was a ritualistic event that I was at on Tuesday night. So I think I should already be in the Illuminati for having to sit through that fucking Hideaway show all goddamn night. I'm like, this has to be. I'm sacrificing something here. This shit's crazy. It was good when Megan did it because Megan has an ass, Chris.
Yeah.
Cyrick said he sell his soul to be rich, but he got to read the contract to see what the sale involves. Anybody else in the comments would?
Yeah, money speaks volumes. I think that and speaking of selling my soul, rereading Tyreek's comment, I'll sell my soul to be rich, but I got to read the contract to see what the sale involves. Speaking of Illuminatiisms and ritualistic events, Beans, I don't know if you have this in the celebrity news today, but have y'all heard about Reginald VelJohnson, also known as Carl Winslow?
Yes. Yes. What is going on? That's crazy.
What's going on?
Carl Winslow, who's another person who's been coming up like every day for the last 3 weeks for some reason in my life.
It's your fault, D.
Carl Winslow was said to have been someone walked in and saw the diddler, aka Diddy, the diddler, diddling Carl Winslow. And the diddler, Carl Winslow was getting diddled by Diddy, allegedly. And to that, Diddy said, what? I love something about making a man or having a man do my bidding for money. He gets joy out of making men do sexual things for money.
Well, it's already been reported that we're just finding out that Diddy may be gay or bisexual.
We're not just finding out. That's been speculated for decades. They've been saying that.
Well, let me speak for myself. I just found out. I just thought he was a conspiratable murderer. That's what I thought Diddy was.
See, I'm just finding out about the murders. I thought he was a goofy. I never found him threatening. I thought he was a goofy.
No, Sean Combs is a stone cold killer. And allegedly, I gotta say allegedly.
Well, I hear that a lot now. I believe it, but I just never thought that ever.
Yeah, straight up.
Carl Winslow, he's always been gay.
Right, him and James Avery, friends. They've always been tapped in gay. But I didn't know that Diddy was smashing.
I mean, why would you think that? Why would you put those two together? And even in the same room, let alone the same room.
Yeah, you sell your soul to Diddy, you get to smash Young Miami. I'm good. You know, it's plenty of coochie on earth, Tyrese. I'm not selling my soul to Diddy. Diddy out here bribing TV cops now. That's hilarious. You talking about Carl Winslow played a cop in Family Matters, and he played a cop in Die Hard 1. But the story, like, if y'all go down a rabbit hole on YouTube and just keep following the story, I ain't gonna lie, they be making they shit sound true. That's just like if you watch Jamie Foxx, I Might Need Security. He talk about the first time he visited the Playboy Mansion and he just walks in rooms and everybody's celebrities in that fucking. That's why Jamie Foxx damn near died, because he was talking too much.
Yeah, well, if you watched, what was I watching? Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee, he's another good one. He be putting stuff out there. And remember when Jamie Foxx just all of a sudden had this mystery ailment that we still don't know what the hell, and he all of a sudden he's playing pickleball, and now everyone, I love pickleball. Everyone plays pickleball now, right? Yeah. Anyway, Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee and them came out and said that allegedly it was nothing wrong with Jamie Foxx. that Jamie Foxx was in hiding. Okay, because he saw some things and knew some things, and it was just an important case that was going on, and that he was privy to some knowledge and some stuff that involved Diddy. So that's what was really going on.
What was strange about Jamie Foxx's situation, because if y'all remember with Diddy, everybody had like a time frame to file their case. It was around Thanksgiving 2023. So this is where this all popped off at. And if you recall, shortly after Jamie Foxx resurfaced, he got wrapped into a case where he allegedly did something with a woman. So it could be smoke and mirrors. Who knows? But either way, Al B. Sure was sick.
Al B. Sure almost died, but that's separate from that. But that goes into what you were saying, that Diddy is allegedly like a stone cold killer. So the theory behind that is that everybody who was kind of with Diddy, like from back in the day, like really knew him. And the relationship between Al B. Sure and Diddy is just crazy. Diddy is just like so bogus. So what y'all probably know, many of us olds, not Beans, because Beans, this is before he was born. What Al B. Sure allegedly wrote, I don't think I fact checked this. Al B. Sure wrote Forever My Lady that Jodeci sang. Yeah. He wrote that song for Kim. That was his girlfriend. That's his baby mama. That's Quincy's mom. Okay. So Al B. Sure was in love with Kim. That was his girlfriend. So she had little Quincy. He wrote the song, So You Having My Baby, and it means so much to me. And Jodeci sang that song, and that's how we fell in love with Jodeci. Okay. That may have been how my daughter was conceived. But anyway. Diddy, Diddy was like, oh damn, Kim fine. Oh, Al B. Sure. Oh, that's your girl. You know what I mean? Took his girl and took his son.
That's yeah. Buddy with the unibrow, right?
It looked just like Al B. Sure. So this is how Diddy gets down to Al B. Sure and everybody from back in the day. So everybody back in the day who began to write some tell-all book or a book about what was going on died, including Kim, right? And or Al B. Sure might be the only one who just like the brink of death. Like Al B. Sure was like on death's door. And even now, he might be okay now, but just recently on a cane and very fragile, very still like, what is this mystery disease that he almost died from?
Morning drivers, pay attention, man. If y'all just tuning in, we talking about the conspiracy circulating around Sean Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Brother Love Combs. And this brother is a monster. I don't care how you chop it up. Everybody's not lying. Like, it'd be different. It'd be different if it was one person that just came out, but you got multiple people coming out, and Jay-Z is, sorry, they coming for him too.
That'd be interesting. Chris said Bobby Jaguar Wright.
That's hilarious. I read that. Chris is I might change my name now because I'm coming for Diddy too, man. The list is too long. You got Craig Mack, you got Kim Porter, Andre Harrell, Biggie Smalls, Heavy D, all of these names, and I could just keep going. Heavy D was there at the beginning of Uptown Records with Andre Harrell, so he knows things, and he died mysteriously. And I think Diddy thought that just because he was a big guy, they could like hide it with a heart attack or some shit like that.
Didn't he die after the weight was like falling off?
Right. Yeah. So it's very suspicious. Looking back on what Puffy then did over his career, a lot of suspicious shit. And then for him and Jay-Z to be hugged up in so many pictures, Jigga Man knows something too.
Yeah, he do.
And he probably guilty of some things too. But as Jaguar Wright, the real Jaguar Wright said, she said that Jay-Z is the slickest of them all. So it'll be hard to catch him.
I don't know much about this lady. Her name just came up to me recently, and the only thing I ever hear about from her is that she has a T, but everything she said or says, it just comes to light and it's all true. So I don't know. If she's saying he's the slickest, maybe he'll continue to get away with everything he's doing. And then my daughter has a theory too. Is he so much? I've seen pictures and I know and believe that he's done stuff with like Aaliyah back in the day, which was, inappropriate with age. And I believe he did some stuff with Foxy Brown, which was inappropriate with her age. But do you think he's really doing like a Diddy, like just foul and disgusting things, or for my daughter's hypothesis, is Jay-Z more of like a mobster, like drugs and killing?
I don't think so much now. I think probably at some point. You got to keep in mind, Sean Carter is an ugly guy with money. Let's put that in perspective.
That is true. I have kept that in mind.
And ugly brothers with money is probably one of the most dangerous things on earth.
They have nothing to lose.
Only thing more dangerous than an ugly guy with money is a wounded animal in the jungle.
But here's the thing, right? What you also have to understand is
being with money.
Being ugly and having the money acquires power. And once you get power, that's really what it's about. The money is nothing. You know what I mean? You have to keep and sustain and then acquire more power. And then it's not even just about you and the power. It's people who like feed off of your power and need you to keep your power so they can keep theirs and other things they're trying to do and what their interests are. So does he need to sell drugs or be this big kingpin? No. Could it be in his and so many others' best interest? Perhaps. Maybe he can't stop or doesn't want to, because that's really who he is.
And in the words of Diddy, can't stop, won't stop. Crazy.
Take that.
Take that. We're going to see that all play out, because they call O.J. Simpson the trial of the century. I'm so glad that was last century, because Diddy might be the trial of this century. Because if they really bring all of the evidence to the forefront, they trying to get a hold of something that Kim Porter had in the house, where it's like the smoking gun of everything. So we'll see how this all play out. Tyreek say Jay retired after he bought Beyonce.
I don't think he retired. I do believe he bought her. Well, deal was made with the dad. It's no secret. It was public. We knew about the prenup and all of that. He bought her. That's cool. Yep. I mean, that happens worldwide. Brides get bought all the time. Child brides get bought all the time.
Hey, Ron, funny as hell. He said Heavy D was crying out. Diddly, diddly, diddly.
No, didn't he say my diddly?
Diddly D. Rome on one this morning, man. He must not have no bus stops.
Oh man.
What else we got, Beans, on the celebrity side, man? We went off on a tangent for a minute. It's 10 minutes before the hour. Tune into the morning drive. If you're just tuning in, we talked about Glorilla's titty popping out. If you missed that, always rewind it back. If you can't catch us live, always catch us later. What else we got today, Ben?
So I wanna talk about Monday we mentioned that Caitlin Clark got drafted in the WNBA, and then also Angel Reese got drafted number 7, right? So now the salaries have been revealed to the public, and I just want to put that up here real quick. And so this her rookie contract, 4 years. She's gonna get a total of $338,000. Okay, and you can see the breakdown. It's Angel Reese contract. A little bit lower, but pretty much, the same. I mean, I made this working at the bus. The bus, I made this. You know what I'm saying? And then this is Wemby, Victor Wembanyama, number 1 in the NBA.
Apples on one.
Yep. For his 4-year contract, $55 million. Right, and you can see the breakdown of the TV contract, league revenue, and all that. Right. So my question is to y'all: should these girls be making more money?
Here's my question to the morning drivers, whoever watching right now. In the comments, you could either put yes or no. Have you ever watched a complete WNBA game? Yes or no? Or have you been to a WNBA game? Yes or no? Put in the comments. Because this is where the conversation is at. I'll let D get in.
I've never watched a complete WNBA game. I've never watched a complete one. I've never attended one. I've had the opportunity to, but no, I've not. I've not had any interest. I'll be honest with you though, too. In recent years, I don't think I've watched. I've been to a live NBA game, and I've been to a game, but I did not purchase tickets. I had corporate seats, so I went to the box, but I've not purchased any NBA tickets. nor have I chose to watch an NBA game from beginning to end. Right, tickets were free.
Well, I watched some Sky games. I go Sky games because they won like a few years ago. So when they were like winning and getting real popular, I started like tuning in and stuff like that. But I actually went to a few of the games too. But
See,
since
tickets were
then,
free.
nah,
Tickets were free.
yeah.
But at least you still even went. That's a win. I've had free tickets available and chose not to go. But I've also had free Bulls tickets and didn't go. The tickets matter too, like where I'm sitting. If I don't have box seats or corporate seats, I ain't going.
The Bulls paid me to go to the game one time. I wasn't gonna.
But how much though? I mean, that matters too.
Beans, you know you don't have to. Beans, you know you don't have to put every comment on the screen.
No.
You can put that one on the screen, Jerome.
Oh man.
He said a bouncing ball.
Yeah, I just read that one. Hey, Ron got his coffee this morning.
He's in rare
And we know you like balls on, so.
Huh?
You see, like, Beans said Ron like bouncing balls on his chin. You can get WNBA tickets with your spicy nuggets at Wendy's. And this is what it boils down to. It's not enough fanfare for the WNBA. It's just not there yet. So I've seen the compare and contrast between the WNBA and the NBA. Even worse, I saw Kirsten Dunst try to compare her Spider-Man salary to Tobey Maguire. Motherfucker, that was Spider-Man.
Right.
What the fuck are you doing comparing yourself to Spider-Man for? Why are you comparing yourself to the NBA? The NBA has been curated for years. And you even got the NBA in your name. If you want more money, change your fucking name. You're called the WNBA, which is basically some shit that the NBA shot out they fucking dick.
I'm sorry, I said derivative. That's a derivative.
Sorry, I went on a tangent.
Yeah.
It's a nicer way to put it. Good
morning. Let me rephrase this. The WNBA is a subsidiary of the NBA. They're just getting started. I hope the women do get the money that they deserve as the league progresses. But right now they're in a very embryonic phase. And in this embryonic phase, you should be happy at the $300,000 that you're getting over this year's span. You're going to get
the WNBA been around for 20 years now.
It's been 20 years. It's still new though, but 20 years? Golly.
20 years ain't new.
That's new.
It's new.
Think about year 20 for the NBA, bro. Year 20 for the NBA was 1969. The NBA dropped in like 1949, man, when they were using peach baskets and shit. So 1969, if you ever watched the movie Jackie Moon with Will Ferrell, you had the ABA and then you had the NBA and then you had them combined. They weren't making no money, man. They didn't start making money into the 80s.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's still, and that's with any business. When it's so new, it's going to take time to build up. So I don't know. Hopefully the interest will build up, but
it's definitely there. And I mean, and I'm not trying to come down on women because it's a movement going on right now that a lot of people are paying attention to because you got Taraji P. Henson coming out with the act. Now you got the WNBA coming out as far as their contracts. But where are they going to get the money from if nobody is showing up? Nobody's there to buy the hot dogs. Nobody's there to buy the.
Yeah, it's still business at the end of the day.
Alan Ford says the NBA has been around for damn near 8 years.
80 years.
80 years. And the WNBA has been around for 28 years. It's still new, and the game is going to grow along with the money. Definitely. And as long as you have captivating players like an Andrew Reese or Caitlin Clark, and I know I joke about those two a lot, but please do, Emerald. If we have the show tomorrow, Baines.
No, we're going to have it. We're going to do that. It should be good.
We'll see. Good morning, Marie.
Good morning.
And while Emerald's in the comments, when we continue to talk about this, we got a few things going on 420. Of course, Rome Anthony will be at the Urban Lux Cafe hosting on 420. That's 2911 East 79th Street. Make sure y'all fall through. Comedians, pop out. Come get the work in. Audience, come see the Reefer Man. Also, Emerald Green is throwing a show on 420. That's 420 friendly. So, Biz, you got the flyer for that, bro?
Yep.
I was trying to ramble. There we go. Yeah, 420-24 between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. at a private location. Hosted by Marlon Mitchell. Definitely tap in with Emerald Green. Definitely plenty of artists on that show to keep you entertained. A lot of 420 related items will be in the place to be. So make sure that y'all pop out. Griselda Negro presents. What's that word right there?
Don't worry.
Right there with the lettering. Is that 420? Oh, damn, that's funny.
420.
That's funny. I'm sitting here looking like a dumbass trying to read it. I'm like, hey, what's that word? They phonetically spelled 420. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
it. Yeah.
And then, like I said, you got free admission over at Urban Lux Cafe. So pick and choose what you want to do on 420. I'll be in state.
I want to talk about this. D. You know I had to post it.
Oh, yeah, that's a review after the guy walked in and we were doing karaoke.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, the morning drive, man. My guy is in the backstage, and I'm gonna bring him up right now, man. You need no introduction, man. One of our Chicago comedy legends, man. So, without further ado, man, on the drive, tap in, welcome to the stage, comedian Jeff B. In the building.
What's up?
This is one of my most favorite people on the planet right here, man. Jeff B.
Bobby Wright, what's up?
Man,
this is the first time I'm seeing Jeff B and Bobby Wright at the same time.
Are we the same people?
Hey, we each other's stunt double.
Yeah, we rarely in the same room at the same time. Jeff B, I don't know if you had the pleasure to meet D Lux, D from Urban Lux Cafe, man. Real beautiful spirit. Jeff B, this is D Lux.
Good morning.
Yeah, I've been checking out. She's very smart. I like her a lot.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
Great addition to the show, man. So you actually did the Bad Boys of Comedy, didn't you? With Puffy.
Yeah, man, but I ain't go backstage.
You didn't go backstage. Hey, I hope he didn't either.
Yeah, he was back there. you know, he did that. He did that with Latham. Latham, the one that did the bad, guy with Bernie and Sid and all of them. You know, Latham, Kings of Comedy, right? They did it together as a joint venture. So I gathered through him.
So what's your experience with Puffy though? Like, was it a weird experience? Did you get to meet him directly?
Yeah, I met him directly, man. He said I was funny, but he's very arrogant, man. This dude, karma is good for him. He deserves everything that's happening to him. Trust me, he's so arrogant, man. He's treating people so bad. Wow. You know.
Wow.
If you wasn't funny on that show, he gonna let you know it.
Immediately. Wow. That's crazy. If y'all not familiar with Jeff B is a Chicago comedian from Chicago. I hate when people say this man don't need no introduction. He gonna need an introduction for somebody. So Jeff B is very funny, and he has a melodic tone to himself. So in the midst of him doing comedy, he'll drop a song in the middle of nowhere. What's that one song that you do? It's not a gospel song or nothing like that, but it's a song about friends. You say it every time.
Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, I love when he do that, man. When he do it, I went to go Google it. I'm like, man, I got to put this shit in my playlist.
True story, man. I met that brother down in Memphis before he was really famous, and he was a real cool brother, doing a lot for the community, man, feeding the community, everything. A lot of people don't know what he did, man. And then next thing I know, I look up, he was murdered. I was like, wow.
Wow.
In his home, Dallas. Yeah.
Man, it's tough. I don't know what's tougher, being a comedian or a rapper now.
Man, it's getting there. We don't get comics starting to have beef now. Cat Williams, everybody, Cat Williams, Corey Holcomb. It's a lot of beef out there, man. Now, used to be like that. Now it is.
Well, I think it was probably people had their opinions, but they weren't stating them. Now people stating their opinions, and it's becoming ugly.
Yeah, I think it's to sell Netflix and things like that. Though I don't think it's as real as people think it is. It's not. It's a ploy. It really is.
No.
So Corey Holcomb get into it with was Donnell Rollins, and then his special hits, you gotta look at like, okay, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is it coincidence or was it set up? So you never know.
That's just like
most of these beefs be set up to generate money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They
ain't doing this shit for free.
Exactly. I think that's
just like D for right now. I seen a video. D was in Urban Lost Cafe beefing with Sip and Savor, and I was just like, you ain't gonna beef with Sip and Savor like that, D. That ain't what we trying to do here. Y'all sell coffee, they sell coffee.
Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Let's talk about our beef. Because every time somebody talk about how grateful they are that I joined the show, your name comes up. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, as it should.
I'm talking to you.
As it should.
JB, I appreciate you for coming on, man. So now that you're here, man, you can help participate in Bobby's favorite part of the show, man. We gonna start scrolling, trolling.
Oh man, produced by DM Bands. Play the theme music first, though, please.
So if we don't know what's going on,
basically,
we put up pictures that we found on the internet, and we just talk about it, whatever it is, and it'll be random. So you should have fun with this.
Oh,
we got first.
I got a naked picture.
Favorite part of the show.
Jakes, right?
No, we don't want that. We don't want that one.
Hey, D, resend us that picture you got, that naked TD Jakes picture you got in your phone. You still got that picture, D?
Me, a naked TD Jakes picture.
So check this out. A prisoner who died and got brought back to life argued that his life sentence had ended. What you think about that?
Wait, what you say? He argued.
So he died. I guess he died in prison and got brought back to life, and now he's arguing that his life sentence is over, and he should be released.
A trans lifer.
Yeah, that happens.
He got a point, man.
He does. That does happen.
He got a point. Yeah, he got a point.
Real.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before. I've also seen what do you call that? Failed executions, right?
Right.
Yes. When it fails, isn't there laws in place like they can't do it again? Like, well,
no, they until dead. They if you brought back or you survive, you're going to get it again.
Really?
That is the law. That is the law.
Oof.
They hire Mexicans for everything. They're gonna bring a Mexican in and just stab the shit out of you. If it didn't work. That's crazy, but
I think you got a point though. Like he died and then he came back, like Jesus.
I agree with them. Well, what was the crime? Before I side with this guy, I don't know. I would say free him, but I don't know what he did.
He looked like he killed some niggas.
He does. I want to say he don't look like he really like the black folk at all. Honestly, what's his name? I'm about to Google him.
The less
I don't get any
lift
information.
white people got, the more they hate niggas.
The less lift they get.
Yeah. Now he's walking
Yeah,
around.
exactly. I knew that, right? When the chair doesn't work, like they let you go. I know I've read that.
That's not true. No, you're going to die.
Maybe it varies state to state.
It's
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
No, you're going to die. They're going to do it again and again and again until dead. Trust me.
When you say it like that, I believe you.
I worked for the Department of Corrections for 4 years. I'm telling you, man, you're going to die.
Have you ever witnessed an execution?
No. Never.
Have you ever been like on shift near or around an execution, like to speak to like the mood of the place? Like, do people be like, man, that shit was crazy last night? Or is it somber? Like, how do people act?
Well, a lot of people can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? The execution, but some people enjoy watching somebody who, I mean, it depends on the crime that you committed. If you committed a crime, you looking like, yeah, he deserved it. I mean, to each his own. But
and you worked as a correctional,
somebody, who deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Like they rape little boys, and you know what I'm saying, a rapist or a killer, he deserved that.
Yeah, no doubt. Now you work as a correctional officer, and what's been floating around is this Drake and Rick Ross beef. Do you lose your street credibility as a correctional officer if you out here talking all that shit, man? I'm glad you're on here. This is a good question.
I mean, if you sell drugs to the inmates, you good. Your credibility is stable. And that's what I did. I'm kidding. No, I mean, that's if you're a rapper. It seems like only if you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. That's the question that comes up. If you're not a rapper, you ain't about it's about the job. It was hiring, and I was from the service. I was in the Army. Boom, that's the best job I could get at the time.
So let's unpack it while we're on the subject, and I'm glad that the correctional officer topic got brought up. Rick Ross took his name from Freeway Ricky, an actual drug dealer, somebody who actually spent time in prison for what he was doing. Rick Ross is a documented corrections officer. Do you have to live the life that you're rapping about?
I feel like you should, man. I can't respect you just flat out lying, man. I can't stand that, But then also it's like a lot of them rap about the things they don't have, and then people literally buy into the lies, and then now they have the things they rapped about they didn't have. They talk about the fancy cars, all the women, the super big houses, all the travels, and they be broke as hell. And then you buy the lies, and now you can't afford these things. And now you rap and you diss the people who don't have those things. It's just also weird to me.
I mean, rappers just embellish the truth, man. I mean, sometimes they lie a lot. So you can't. What can you prove? If you're a correctional officer, you couldn't be slanging at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be selling dope. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
We're doing dope.
Huh? Well, you could. Maybe you shouldn't be, but you definitely could.
You can be doing dope.
I don't see how you could pull that off, though. Being a correctional officer and then in the streets selling drugs. I just can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing, and I think that even with Jay-Z's story, just to retap into him, they say that he wasn't as big of a kingpin they had. They say that Kareem Biggs was the drug dealer, Dame Dash was the mental mind behind Rockefeller, and Jay-Z was just a rapper. And they said he worked at KFC, so when he was slinging chickens, he was talking about the KFC chickens.
Birds.
Yeah, Jay-Z got a little different story though, man. He was in the game though. He was there. He was in it. But not as deep as people think. You know what I'm saying? Not what he rapped about. He was not that.
Nickel bags.
Yeah, he was low level dealer, low level. But when you get fame and fortune, it gets bigger and bigger. Biggie was slanging. Biggie was on the street corner. You know what I'm saying? He got street cred because he was out there. Everybody knew Biggie was selling drugs. Puff tried to get him to stop.
Yeah, but Biggie's story, as far as like his upbringing, they really break down the lyrics of Juicy. He wasn't trying to figure out where his next meal was coming from. He was chewing on his next meal.
Yeah, I mean, Biggie was a drug dealer. I mean, he don't make no, you know what I'm saying? He don't lie about it. He was in them streets in Brooklyn. So, you know.
And with that being said, Notorious was 100% better than All Eyes on Me. I don't know. All Eyes on Me sucked.
Yeah.
I'm a Biggie fan till I die. That's the best rapper to me ever. To me, that's just my opinion, and it's all about opinion.
Yeah.
You can't say who's the best because it's about preference. Same thing with comedians. You can't say Richard Pryor was the best comedian. You could say he was your favorite comedian, but you can't say he's the best because someone might not like Richard like you do.
Well, I like.
Oh, he's the best. He's the GOAT. No, you can't say that.
And to me, Red Fox.
Huh? That's what
to
I'm
me,
saying.
Red Fox is my GOAT.
I like George
Carlin twice in one morning. I'm a Red
Fox. Oh shit! You like Red Fox too, D?
Mm-hmm. And prefer him over Richard Pryor, though I like Richard Pryor, but I like.
Look at you over here agreeing and getting along. This is
blending. We're blending.
Yeah.
Hey,
check this out. Jump off the grill.
Yikes!
I don't think they thought this out before they decided to post it. Jerk off the grill.
I think I'll pass.
Yeah.
They got jerk cock to the upper left.
It says jerk cock.
Jerk cock. Oh, wait a minute. That's jerk chicken. My bad.
What is wrong with you?
My bad. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Jeff B, you should have told me, man. You had yours on. I didn't know that we was doppelganging like this today, man. Here we go. Yeah, that's jerk chicken. I thought it was jerk cock. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. Pause.
Choking.
Yeah. Hey, choking that chicken.
Hey, shout out to dude for the cafe. Hey, D, make sure that brother really throws some stuff on the grill, man. I will be hosting at Urban Lush Cafe second Saturday in May, and I really want some jerk something, but not jerk cock.
Okay. How about jerk neck bones?
I do jerk turkey tails.
Okay. Jerk beef neck bones? No?
Oxtails.
Oxtails too expensive, Jeff B. They put it on a reality show, and now it's $1 million.
We do jerk oxtails, but I don't know about in large quantity to like to share with people. I don't know about all that.
If y'all sleep on this barbecue turkey tails. Shit's so motherfucking good.
I don't eat turkey tail. Like, how y'all eat turkey tails? Is there even any meat on there?
I just started eating ass like 2 years ago, D. And I started.
And then here you are progressing to eating the ass of a turkey.
No, I started there. I had to practice somewhere, and I actually liked it.
I think you told us that.
Yeah. We'll talk about that on stage. Jeff B, when your next show, brother?
You know what? I was supposed to go out here to Ohio with Corey Holcomb, but I'm probably gonna get up with him in May. But my next show in Chicago, well, it's Carlisle's. I don't even know where it's at. Marlon put me on there. Marlon
Lansing, I believe.
Steve-O,
DJ Steve-O spot.
Yeah. I'll be there on next Wednesday. Yeah.
Next Wednesday. So if you can't do comedy and karaoke, be out there in the south suburbs. I did see that flyer. Marlon, Marnie, I believe somebody else. Muhammad. Yeah.
Should be a nice show.
Really, Carlisle's is a nice spot too. I did Carlisle's one time though. Remember we was there, man, and that damn stage almost broke while I was standing on.
Yeah. Me and you did it together.
So Beans, we be in the same place sometimes, man.
Yeah, that's right. We did it together.
That stage, I don't know what type of plywood they used for that motherfucker, but they did some plywood and threw a carpet rug on top of that bitch. And I'm just standing there. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm about to die.
They ain't had no air conditioning, man. It was out. I don't know. I'm scared to go back.
Yeah. I don't think we promoting this well.
I ain't promoting it.
But no, make sure y'all check it out, man. DJ Steve-O, he will be on the ones and twos, man. Jeff B, a fabulous comedian, man. When I tell you that I'm entertained every single time. I've never seen this brother bomb. Have you ever bombed, Jeff B?
I want to knock on wood just in case, because you can always bomb. But I've been blessed, man. I really have, man. I've been doing this forever. So I mean, it's been a blessing to me. You know, I don't bomb. I never bomb. I'm trying my best not to, but you can. You know, at any time you can bomb. So I keep it back of my mind, but I'm good.
Because we're gonna have a show up this upcoming Saturday, 420 open mic hosted by Rome Anthony. Jeff B, I'm sure you're familiar with Rome Anthony.
Yeah, it's my man.
He'll be hosting the spot this Saturday, April 20th. D talk about it, because I'm over here lost for words and shit. I gotta get some more water in my mouth.
To take care of that spitula cruel. On Saturday is our comedy night. We have our regular open mic comedy night on Saturday, 6:30 to 9 p.m. at Urban Lux Cafe at 2911 East 79th Street. This weekend is hosted by Rome Anthony. He's a reefer man. He has this act that we really enjoy. I'm hoping and thinking he'll bring that to our stage this Saturday. And our stage, because I actually have a construction company, we do very good work. We beautify our neighborhoods here on the south side of Chicago, but that qualified us to build a very good and reinforced stage. It's not just plywood with carpet. So you're welcome to hit our stage at any time, and you'll be safe and have a great time.
I'm gonna come down there, definitely Saturday.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, definitely pop out. Rome is an excellent host. They recently just did the Apollo night, and I think the brother gave out way more money than everybody anticipated. So tap into Urban Lux. You're not gonna get money every week, but you're gonna have fun every week. You're gonna have fun Wednesday through Sunday at Urban Lux Cafe. So tap in. What else we got next on the scrolling? Who is he?
So it's just a random picture that I seen on no, that's a female, but the comment say, look at the comment. The comment it'll make it funny. You look like
the guy
the gay nigga of Baby Boy working in the salon.
Squeeze my cute ass up in this.
Yeah. Did she do look like him though?
$40.
Oh shit. Hey, D, you watched Baby Boy, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Hey, this is a running somewhat of a joke, Jeff, on the show. If you just tune into the morning drive, there's a list of movies that D-Lux has not watched or don't care for. And the way her face looked, either she's upset at the fact that we calling this man looking as lady gay-ish, or she mad that we mentioned Baby Boy.
First of all, I like Baby Boy. That was on my list of acceptable movies, black movies that I enjoy. Number one. Number two, what's wrong with the way this lady look?
She got a lot of man in her face.
She got very strong. She got a strong face.
I thought it was Flame Monroe. I'm not sure.
Oh shit! Somebody put in the comment that look like the Rock daughter.
My daughter.
Yeah, that's the Pebble.
That's the Pebble.
You got a real strong face, and now she got too much makeup on for me.
Yeah, it's a lot of makeup. That's all. She's an attractive woman. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Too much makeup be a dead giveaway sometimes.
Man, you take
post pictures of y'all baby mamas.
You take that makeup off some of these ladies. Oh, you see them. The only time you see a woman that's really her true self is when she's in the hospital. That's the only time you see a woman's true face.
After she had a baby.
Yep, right in the hospital. You be like, oh, okay, that's how you really.
This how you look when you ain't got no nutrients in your face. That's how it is. I want to tap in. This crossed my mind. Oh shit! I lost my train of thought. I apologize. I haven't been getting proper rest this week, so I'll be okay. Keep talking, Bands, until I figure this shit out. I'm just gonna stare off my business.
The Inside the NBA. I don't know if I watched that. That's just like the post game show on TNT. We talk about all the games that happened for the night, whatever. So they got this thing called going fishing, which they do when
when
a
you get
team
kicked out
get
of the playoffs.
eliminated. I tell y'all, right?
Yeah.
So Golden State got eliminated, and they posted this going fishing picture. And you know, they got Draymond Green giving the fish a headlock.
Hey, they silly as hell. Draymond Green is being held
I'm glad they lost. I'm so happy they lost. I never liked them. Only like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
We don't like Steph Curry no more because whoever D don't like, we can't like them no more.
That's
so
right.
we don't like Steph Curry no more either because Steph Curry is an executive producer of the Good Times animated series.
Did you got the clips I sent you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But from the Good Times, right?
Yes.
Hey, Jeff, have you seen the animated series yet for Good Times on Netflix?
I wouldn't dare.
Thank you. However, I try to dare because I try to be as objective as possible. I'm like, okay, I talked to a few people who are level-headed, like T Scales came into the cafe last night. He told me he gave it a try. He tried to explain, I know it is what it is, but ultimately it was what it was. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with admitting when I'm wrong. I'm not one of those people, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So this morning I turned on an episode and gave it a shot. I sent you guys what I saw, and I wanted to share with you what I saw.
You got the clip, Ben. Let's play. I want to see the clip of Good Times. It's already funny.
That's the baby popping up, doing a drug deal. He's selling pills and powder.
At least he's not doing the drug.
That's the white people coming to the neighborhood buying from the black baby. Then 3 babies pull up. That's Lil Baby, the baby, and Baby Baby. They're 3 rich black rappers. And he's like, ain't y'all rappers? What y'all doing over here? They're like, yeah, we heard you out here on the corner making money. You need to get up off this corner. He like, I'm 10 toes down. I ain't going nowhere. They like, oh, yeah? So then they proceed. They was like, hey, you're going to have to answer to this chopper. They said chopper. He was like, I do what you gonna do. Next thing you know, they upped all them things on him.
Oh my God.
Do you see that? So that's the first clip.
I had no idea Steph Curry was executive producer.
Steph Curry, man.
Yeah.
That's actually the second clip I sent you. The very first clip, would you please put that up? They had a theme song when the show first started. As soon as the theme song ended, they moved into, is that the, oh no, that's the third clip. This clip here, first of all, the baby was living on the street because he lives on his own because he got kicked out the house for being a drug dealer.
Wow.
This is the mom taking him to the back of the beauty salon to get baptized by his homegirl. You see his face got white powder on it? While the mother and her friend is talking, the baby is tooting formula like cocaine. So he has white powder all over his face. And I was reading the closed caption. The friend was like, yo, baby just took a bump of formula. And his eyes were bloodshot red and he was snorting baby formula. This scene right here, look, singing with a roach. The Good Times, original Good Times theme song with a roach. That's within the first 30 seconds of the show.
Dude, you just did a great commercial.
That's not a commercial. It's very to see him singing face to face with a roach. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. The baby getting shot up and tooting powder like how?
I haven't watched any other episodes other than the first episode. I'm still just on episode 1. It's not on my to-do list, like far up, but I am gonna watch other episodes. I want to see how far they're gonna go.
No, it's disgusting.
Oh man.
Well, I didn't watch the whole episode. That was enough for me to validate my original stance. I tried to be open-minded and, gave it a shot, because if I was wrong, I was wrong, to say, hey, there's a deeper message. It's not that bad as this or that, but it was exactly what I thought it was. It's horrible.
What
there
about
so many other things?
What about the show?
That was like 10 minutes of the show.
It's to our community. I agree
Legacy
with this
says
comment.
insult to our community. It's several insults to our community. Sexy Red is a walking insult to our community. But yet, when we was at the Hideaway and they started playing Hey Sexy, the whole crowd went crazy.
That's a human being walking around doing what it is that she does. And people did back her and people are buying her stuff. This is a cartoon that was created. Like they created it and made it even worse than what it
Sexy
really
Red
is.
was created.
Yes, she was. It's
by
Throwback
Columbia
Thursday. Let's talk about that show. Remember that show, Black Jesus?
Horrible. Yeah, I do. Horrible.
No,
Did you watch it, man?
Yeah, Black Jesus was my shit though. That show was funny as fuck.
Black Jesus was hilarious. You know, just like I find humor in the Good Times thing. Coonery and buffoonery is what Chris Forte says. You know,
it is.
Like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I never had an opportunity to watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I know you got Danny DeVito in there and a few others. But it's not as if there's stuff out there that's not detrimental to the white community. I know we're talking about our community, but
I'm not worried about them.
But it's the spectrum of entertainment. Let's discuss the spectrum of entertainment. Everything ain't gonna be documentary, serious, When They See Us, or whatever.
It don't have to be. But it don't have to be detrimental.
But it's on the spectrum. It's just like if you go to a store and it's certain foods that you don't eat in particular. You just don't pick that shit up off the shelf, you know? And then there's food that's healthy for you. You're gonna pick that up off the shelf. Or food that you like that you're gonna pick up off the shelf. If you don't like a particular item, you just choose not to watch it. You choose not to do it.
Come on. Y'all done lost your mind. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Don't hurt the babies. The Boondocks was better. Chris said it was satire. The Boondocks was different because it was based on a semi-political comic strip from a newspaper. So what Aaron Magruder was doing with the Boondocks was flipping the bullshit.
Yeah,
like
I think they should have brought him in for his project.
Aaron Magruder would never. I think if Boondocks was around right now, they would do an episode to talk shit about this Good Time show.
So, I mean, we're talking about this spectrum and you're using your food analogy. I mean, it's issues with that too. And people are angry about shit like that too. I travel the world, right? Flaming Hots, you don't have to travel the world. Certain places in the city and the country. Flaming Hots are not largely available in many places in the world, right? But highly available in our neighborhoods. So you're saying, oh, it's a spectrum. You could either choose it or you could not. It's the fact that only in our neighborhoods and where we are is concentrated like bogus bullshit that's truly like not healthy for you. That will make you have a less longer life expectancy. Like that's what's provided to us and marketed to us for us to have. Bad foods, bad imagery, bad everything. So there's a spectrum. We got choice, but what are you pushing?
I get what you're saying, D, and I definitely I'm absorbing everything you're saying. And Ron put in the comments, put that comment back up. It was a good statement, good question. It says, Bobby, you can laugh at anything, but as a black man, when do you stand for something?
Thank you.
The things that I stand for are more closer to my family. You know, that's where
you said your family. I couldn't hear you over Beans is hacking.
Yeah. Beans, you gotta start using that motherfucking mute button, bro. But my family, like take for instance, here's a for instance. My son started watching horror movies because I didn't want to turn him off. Like he was like 3 or 4 years old. I'm still watching Nightmare on Elm Street and I'm still watching Child's Play and shit like that. And he started getting scared of it. But he acted like he liked it. But then when he got around his mom, he was like, I'm scared, I'm having nightmares. So I took the time out to pull up some YouTube videos to show him how the scary movies are made. And after that, he stopped being scared of the scary movies. So what do I stand for? I stand for separating art from reality. So I needed to separate the art from the reality of things. So he saw Robert Englund, who played Freddy Krueger in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. He saw him without the makeup. He saw him putting on the makeup. He saw them doing the special effects. And at that point, he stopped being scared of scary movies. So yeah, I stand for art versus reality, and don't blur the two.
But do you know that most people don't have that same thought process, right? And it's unfortunate. I definitely did share my experiences yesterday of how I'm oftentimes the first and only Black person that many people have met in my work experiences and in other situations. So this is all they're being fed. That's all they know. And no, they don't take out the time to say, oh, well, this is just entertainment. Many people just don't think that way. They already dealing with other stuff they're fed. Black people are this, the rap music, the this, the that, and now they have this imagery. This is all they're being fed. For why would they be motivated to let me YouTube behind the writing of the new Good Times, you know,
Yeah,
or
everybody
respecting that it's just artists or comedians writing this. They take it as fact, and then that's how they view us. And that's why when certain people, I don't want to call out a particular race or ethnicity, but when certain people then see us walking down the street, they're holding their purses, they're crossing the street, they're thinking that they'll be harmed, they're thinking that a darker skinned man is more threatening than a lighter skinned Black man. You know, these are certain realities that they have because of things that they see that's being pushed out on television and programming. That's just art.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's more than art. That's actually a design. You know, I think that when we turn on ABC 7 News, as I mentioned before, we don't see the number of people that white men or white women are killing. We don't see that. We don't see that until it becomes a documentary on Investigation Discovery. It'll be a person that killed the whole goddamn neighborhood, and we never see the story get ran. Just like
the situation. It's also by design that we don't have a Netflix cartoon of, you know, all the good Black kids and the, you know, and they're affluent and they're doing good deeds and helping each other. Same shit.
But we know positivity don't sell.
It's still all about the art, though, right? Art versus the programming.
And that's why you got
our argument isn't about the sales. It's about sell or not. Stop putting the bullshit about us out there. And
yeah, you argue
as the Black people, should be supporting it.
This is a cartoon version of 80% of Tubi movies. That's just the way I look at it, because I never liked Tubi. But this is worse. But I mean, the shit on Tubi ain't 100% positive either.
Exactly, and I mean,
it's not 100% bad either.
How do a doctor or teacher who watch Good Times and that's the only visual they know, how do they treat them? So he's saying, how does a doctor or teacher approach Black kids or Black people if that's the only imagery of Black people they have? You got to be a dumb motherfucker to think that we are really what people see on a show like Good Times or any other show that perpetuates negative imagery of Black people. The only thing I could say that really convinces people is what gets aired on the news. The news is crazy, and then we share these hood fights because we gotta hold ourselves responsible. We all know somebody that messaged us a hood fight, like, damn, you gotta see this hood fight or some hood shit. So while we want to say, look, Steph Curry is bad for putting this project out or investing in this particular project, we also have to take accountability for ourselves and not continue to share or participate in ignorance. Ignorance is getting rewarded, and it's continuing to happen whether Good Times is out or not.
Let's not over minimize this or oversimplify this. Yeah, whether Good Times, you know, does it not, but Good Times is like a part of the machine. Good Times is one of 10 programs, one of many. So yeah, I'm pissed off about Good Times, but other things similar to it. And then we keep bringing up Tubi this, Tubi that. Tubi got some ghetto stuff on there, but also Tubi has other pre-existing movies that's on there, right? That's not just like Tubi exclusives. So Tubi isn't all Tubi types movies, right? It has a lot of stuff on there, but also some of the programming is a little ratchet. Some of it is very stereotypical, but some of it is like very real life stuff that happens to be a bit ratchet, but it is stuff that real life stuff that does happen. This little stuff singing to a roach in the shower with a duet, I hope that's not happening. It's over the top.
Yeah, I've done it
That's
once.
the
I did that at
difference.
my
So
cousin's
if you
house,
stop
man.
the analogy with Tubi and Good Times, it's not the same.
But it's a cartoon, so it's supposed to be not realistic or over the top.
The
It's a
fact it's a
cartoon.
cartoon makes it even worse.
I
Like
agree.
you're making light of the core stuff. It's so
What
much.
Tyreek
So
says, I watched the whole thing. It's not completely ignorant. It's a comedy, so it's going to do funny shit. But you can't base the whole show on one episode, and I agree with that. You can't base a whole culture, or you can't diminish anything Steph Curry's done because of this one thing that he's back. My
Please.
question is,
Yes, you can. Someone can definitely be judged off their whole character off of one single action. They certainly can. I believe it was you, BB Wright, who says you out the gate give people, they start out with an F and they have to work their
white
way
people.
up to an A.
That's
Steph
white
Curry
people.
is that for me. He's done for. And then Rome says, how do a doctor or teacher who watch Good Times, that's the only visual they know. So that can happen. A teacher could go either way. Yes, a teacher. That's a great question. So when you're educated,
I feel sorry
right,
for the
that
people.
sometimes makes a difference, right? You're
Any people
educated,
out there, man.
you go to school, you meet different kinds of people, and so forth. As a teacher, by the time you get your undergrad, you could very well still be surrounded by your peers, right? If you go to a state school or your local school in Indiana somewhere, and still have those same ways of thinking, and you've not been exposed to other people. By the time you're a doctor, though, and I elevated, level of education, I will hope that you should be exposed to all kinds of people, and you're no longer that ignorant, and your only experience with Black people is what you see on TV and through music. So education does play a big part of it.
It really does. You have to be well-rounded in thought in order to really capture this. 39 minutes after the hour, you are tuned into the Morning Drive. That's Biz, the comedian up there coughing his ass off, D-Lux with the Weeping Willow, new dude from Urban Lost Cafe. Tap in 2911 East 79th Street. Tonight is open mic night. It's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. So we got open mic night tonight at Urban Lux. So if you are a performer of the arts, especially if you play an instrument, because I heard that if you play an instrument, she might put you a little further up on the list because she want to hit that Andre
I want to make
3000.
sure. Absolutely.
So
get your flute on.
So get your flute on.
Oh,
do that again, BB Wright.
Right there. Practice what you preach. Yeah. Casey's Comedy Night. That's coming up tonight.
Tonight at Love Park.
Love
2 hours away. me and Yak
area
tonight, hosted by Margo. Out of area show. Yeah. Me and Levi.
Bro, I've been looking at this logo. Is that a busted condom or a beer can?
I think it's a can.
I'm fucking up to that.
Yeah, it's a can.
Okay, I thought it was a busted condom. Sorry. Go ahead and finish, man. What's going on?
Yeah, if you're in the area, man, we'll be at Casey's Pub tonight, 7307 North Alpine Road in Love Park tonight at 8 o'clock. Starring myself and Levi, hosted by Marco. So if you're in the area, pull up. I'm not sure, no cover charge.
Before you get up there tonight, man, get you some salt water and some lemon juice, and then just gargle, man, then do what you do. Cause shit, I didn't know what the hell that logo was. Bring that damn thing back there on the screen, man. Let me see this logo one more time. I'm gonna try and look at it with my real eyes. Yeah, that looked like a busted condom, bro.
But you can see the thing on top of it.
That's a pop can, and the other thing is like a smoothie or something.
Oh, okay. Well, this is near Rockford. I've actually done. Brings all the boys to the yard. So near Rockford. Okay, body roll. Near Rockford is Love's Park. I've actually done a show with Marcos. Him and his wife, they produced this show. Really, really good time with those two. So Beans, you're gonna enjoy it. And if y'all don't know who Levi is, it's Levi the Entertainer, who we like to call Yak, aka Martell Jefferson. Only reason I call him Yak is because his name is Martell.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
So that's where the nickname comes from. So Yak Dog, Beans, y'all hold down the shop there, man, and do y'all thing. And if y'all can't make it 2
Yes,
hours
sir.
away from the game, pop up at Urban Lux.
So I was putting the puppies away, and so Jeff B left while I was gone. I didn't get to say goodbye. But
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
Jeff can come back home at some point. You know, he just vanished. But Jeff B is one of
he
the
did. Okay.
yeah, he just popped up.
I did while he was still here. You know, I like to check facts sometimes, not accusing anyone of being wrong. But he was right. Everything that pulls up did say if they try to execute you and it doesn't go right, they will try again and again. Like they will continue to try to carry out your execution.
Wow. So if y'all just tuning in, we had the fabulous comedian Jeff B blessed the morning drive this morning, and we was talking about a brother who was executed, or not executed. I guess he died and came back to life, and now he's trying to get out of prison. Yeah, that's why.
I don't think he was executed. He he died, I guess, just in prison and came back to life. I don't think he was executed.
Hey, but what if they gave him double life though? Like, what if you're one of them? Like, you get double life.
Damn, that'd be fucked up.
Then you just meant to die. It's just
That'd be fucked. I'd be pissed off, bro.
I'll be pissed off if I came back to life, but they remind you, hey, that's dope, man. But you know you got charged, you got sentenced to 2 life sentences. So stay your ass here, motherfucker.
If I was a governor, I don't know. I can't say. I guess it still depends on the crime. But golly, you didn't try to kill somebody 2-3 times and it don't work. I would just be like, you know what, bro? You got me. You good. We good. I just let you. I'll let you have that one.
That's for real though.
Because at this point, you fighting against God's will. Like I don't want to be the one.
Right. Yeah. You God got a plan for you.
Wish
that fuck up God plan.
I'm crying. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul.
Yeah, we got some more. I think we got some more Skull and Shoulder. I'm sure you can see.
Yeah, pop them up, man. Hey, and while you pulling that up, the weather gonna be half decent this weekend, so make sure y'all enjoy these festivities over the weekend. It's gonna be like mid-50s Saturday and Sunday. It's not 70, but if you haven't lost that summer weight yet, put that jacket on.
I got some backlog. Hold on.
D hates me. I just say what I want. D was like, did that nigga just say that? I know he did just say that. All right, don't start killing each other outside because it's nice. Get you a girl vibe, drink and smoke and rub on some cheeks. Oh, I think I said this to you, Beans. This is one of mine.
Yeah. Backlog.
Yeah, this backlog. This is good advice, man. Look, I was outside last night, and outside is so frantic. I mentioned it a lot that we post-pandemic get outside or whatever, but ever since, is it just me, or has the world just not been able to recalibrate itself?
I agree. I mean, we're still at a point. First of all, during the pandemic, Chicago specifically, maybe everywhere, Chicago was a lawless land. Like the mayor at that time, for safety reasons, well, I forget what the rule was, but police were no longer really pulling people over for anything. And so people stopping at red lights and stop signs, right? They still don't. People still don't stop at stop signs and red lights. So like I cut through Jackson Park daily, a couple of times a day now, right? You cut through there to get over east. It's it's not safe for me to stop at a red light now because no one else does. So if I'm stopped at a red light, it's cars that hit me from the back, like smacking to me, or even on facing, because I'm just sitting there like I'm obstructing traffic. So it's just there's a lot of reckless driving, in public intoxication. I remember during the pandemic, it was a police officer, for whatever reason, he was outside of his car and he was like near the corner, and it was a guy just next to him with a fifth, just drinking out the bottle. and the guy next to him was rolling a blunt. Like, it's just, the police don't say anything or do anything anymore. It's just a lot of weird stuff. It doesn't, the air feels weird. It's been different.
Something just ain't right. Like, I don't think we'll ever be able to go back to 2019, you know, when things were what we consider normal. I don't consider anything really normal, but the world we used to live in will never be again. But I don't know where to go from here.
Oh, and then there's still the pandemic excuse. Remember, everything prices skyrocketed, right?
Yeah.
So prices have come down a bit, but everything is still far more costly than it was before, which is, I'm wondering, like, was that the whole gag? For instance, a small bottle of hand sanitizer. We would get those for $1. Not even a small bottle, a regular bottle were $1. Then they told us that this bottle of hand sanitizer was the one thing that could save our lives and prevent us from getting this deadly disease. Then they stopped selling it to us, to the general public. They would only sell it to the hospitals and stuff. So then we resorted, because they gave us these recipes and stuff. We resorted to buying rubbing alcohol. Remember all the little ingredients and stuff, people trying to make their own stuff?
I went to Family Dollar. They were sold out so many times from
well, they didn't have it anymore. But then when they finally did start offering, it was these weird off brands. We didn't have Perel anymore. We had all these weird different companies that were selling this hand sanitizer.
Hey, shout out to Daryl Mance. Daryl Mance out in Indiana made his own hand sanitizer during the pandemic.
We did too. We did. And we still have gallons of alcohol here in this house, because the trick was you had to get the 75% or alcohol or better to make it concentrated enough. Yeah, like, but even now, after the pandemic, that sanitizer has not gone back down to the $1 so range. It's still like $3.99 and better.
I stole enough during the pandemic to last me at least 2 more years.
Hand sanitizer. Come here.
I ain't lying.
I'm looking forward to the next pandemic.
I'm not, man.
I did make money. I made good money.
I mean, man, I was balling.
Pandemic was a terrible time. We lost a lot of people, but at the same time, we lost connection. Like, this is why I'm grateful for us to sit down and have a real conversation. We have people viewing us having this conversation, but have you tried to talk to somebody after, like, post-pandemic, like a post-pandemic conversation? We spent so much time cooped up in the house, playing on our phones, watching these TV shows. Motherfuckers do not know how to have a conversation.
I feel like that was happening before the pandemic. So even now, you're saying, oh, we're having this conversation. This is what was happening during the pandemic. People was doing all the Zooms and all the virtual stuff.
I turned down every Zoom comedy show that was offered to me.
Yeah. Yeah. But people did lose the face-to-face. But I think that's been a while coming with social media anyway, with regards to the socializing, the art of conversing face-to-face. I think that's been slowly happening, but it's definitely
but it got worse because along with that, it became isolation. People started to work from home. Kids started to do school from home. So now they're not interacting with kids.
Social anxiety is higher now because they're calling it, people diagnose themselves social anxiety because they don't feel comfortable around people anymore because they hadn't had to be around people.
2.5 years. It was 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I absolutely hated the homeschooling because I couldn't even do shit. I couldn't go out the house. The purpose of sending your kids to school is you to go out the house and fuck a couple bitches and do whatever you're gonna do. I couldn't do shit because you little nigga in the house.
Your babysitter was gone.
Was you at least able to fuck one? I mean, you said you couldn't fuck a couple. Was you at least able to fuck one, Big?
No. I didn't get hardly no pussy in the pandemic.
That homeschooling was a joke. I knew quite a few teachers at the time, and I knew people with small children. And I'm here to tell you, them kids wasn't doing shit. They weren't learning nothing, and they were simply passing them. And the directive from the superintendents on down to the principals, from what I witnessed, was to pass them. And some of the rules were, if you see there was an attempt to log in to the portal or whatever they called it for the kids to log in, an attempt to log in for that day, give them attendance for the day.
Yep.
And it's, so they didn't learn anything for 2 years, and now they're going on to high school or to beyond a couple grades. Where's your reading levels? Where's your comprehension levels? Yeah,
I couldn't hire.
Dumb.
If you graduated high school in 2021 or 2022, I wouldn't hire you. You're not attentive enough. You can't do it.
Even any point beyond that, you missed 2 years of school. They did not teach you. You didn't learn nothing.
Yeah. Hey, morning drivers, man. It's 7 minutes before the hour. We having a great conversation. It's a throwback Thursday, so we're talking about the repercussions of the pandemic and the world that we're living in now. As I said before, get outside, get to the Urban Lux, get to Love's Park, get to Emerald Green Show, get outside, get to go see Jeff B at Carlisle's. Go outside, communicate with each other, and that social anxiety that you're talking about, D. A lot of people gained a lot of weight during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. Like, I lie. I tell people I gained my weight during the pandemic since everybody else fat. I'm like, shit, I gained mine too then. So that social anxiety is linked to body image. Here we go.
You're absolutely right. A lot of people don't feel comfortable with how they look now after the pandemic, and so they don't want to come out and see people they haven't seen for near 2 years because they look different.
Then you get people to capitalize on somebody's self-hatred, because I think that the whole thing about these AI pictures is wrapped up into self-hate. So they don't like how they look, and then next thing you know, you see, and it ain't everybody. Like I said, I don't want to absolute this, but those women, mainly women, I've seen like 3 dudes do it, and that's a whole different conversation. Those AI pictures where you just change up completely. This is how people really want to look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you are, Shafir. Hey, Shafir, we appreciate you coming through Urban Lux last night, rocking out. Played the video early in the show. You missed it.
By the time I came through, he was gone. I was upset. But we was on the Nuts and Bolts of Life podcast with Ed. So that was dope.
Yeah, had a great
time. We didn't get no footage of that, and Ed is gone, huh?
Oh, he might be still on.
It is at the gym.
At the gym.
Speaking of weight gain, right? And I don't even think Ed gained this weight during the pandemic. I think he did this shit over the last 2 months. Ed did some of the most confident shit. That's dope. That's dope, Shafir. I told y'all it was dope. Y'all gonna see Urban Lux Cafe is the best kept secret we keep telling y'all motherfuckers about. It's not a secret.
Right.
Fall through. But Ed did some of the most confident, undaunting shit last night, right? So we were talking about the topic of body shaming. Ed put up his after and before picture. I ain't never seen no motherfucker do this before. He put up an after shot first. He said, this is what I was looking like. And then it was like a real svelte, in shape. And then he said, this is what I look like now. And he started talking about how he's going to lose weight. But that was dope, Ed. Shout out to you for that, man. Because he put up a side. When you put up a picture and you face it this way with your body, oh yeah, you mean that shit.
Why you didn't post his before and after? You post my before and after my very first day on the show. Put me all the way out there. And mine was sideways too.
I know.
He ain't sent it to me.
Yeah, this was just something that he put up during the show. So last night, if y'all watch Nuts and Bolts of Life on YouTube, you'll see what we're talking about. Make sure y'all go follow that page or subscribe to that page. But D, we did that because we were introducing you as one of the hosts of this show, and that was one of the things that I'm proud of. A lot of things that you do, D, but that was one of the things that really stands out. I'm like, man, it's so hard to try to lose weight. I've been trying this shit since before I was born, and I still ain't succeeded.
You're doing good now. You're succeeding now, like week by week. I'm seeing your body, just draw in more and more and more and more.
I appreciate you for noticing. This is called the recomposition process. And Beans, the food is amazing. And Shafir, Urban Lux Cafe got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, egg rolls. What else y'all got, D? Mocha Latte Obama.
We got pizza. We got a po' boy with breaded oysters and shrimp. Coffee recipes. We've got the best ice cream in the state.
And it got vegan. Vegan
And
ice
we have a
cream.
vegan menu. We do, which T Scales comes for. He had a pizza. He came for pizza last night.
Man, that's dope.
And
That's
ice
dope.
cream, yeah.
Yeah, make sure y'all tap in. 2911 East 79th Street. We always gonna promote Urban Lust Cafe because that's what we do here. Biz, do we have a viral video? It's only 2 minutes left before overdrive. So what we got going on?
No viral video today. The one I had when it was, I couldn't download it. It was corrupt and it was good too. Maybe I have it tomorrow. I'll figure out how to get it tomorrow. But the one it wouldn't let me download it. So,
it was corrupt.
But
so it was Tiffany Henyard?
No, I'm saying I mean the file I couldn't download it. It wasn't working. I couldn't download it.
I thought
maybe I'll try to get it for tomorrow.
When you said corrupt, I just automatically I'm either thinking about a rapper from the West Coast or Tiffany Henyard.
Now be corrupt with a K.
Nah. Right.
I'm glad you know that, D. That was a test. Last night I was at Bocce's in Matson, and they had like a little karaoke night. Somebody was in that motherfucker stinking, man.
Oh.
If you were at Bocce's last night,
that's not surprising.
No, somebody was in that motherfucker stinking. Hey, Biz, I'm sending you a video to the group chat because I don't want to lead them without a viral video. And this is one of my videos on my Facebook page that I did a while back prior to the pandemic. It wasn't viral. It was locally viral. But I just sent Beans something. I did play one of my sketches on this show before where I called a prostitute. This here is not me calling a prostitute. This is actually me. I'm still on the phone. Do you have a problem with me calling prostitutes?
No, but here's what. Okay, Beans asked me to share this podcast to my page. I literally just hit share, and as soon as I did, here you are. Yeah, you know me calling prostitutes. Like, as soon as I hit share.
Hey, for these people, it was a prank call to a prostitute. I've never engaged with a prostitute before in real life, for real. I've never did anything with a prostitute. I do it the old-fashioned way. I do dinner and a movie and hope it works out.
Hey, Bobby.
Nobody even did what? Man, you be bringing the heat on yourself.
You did what, Bobby?
I've never engaged with a prostitute.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, I've been in period all day.
I just feel like if Bobby had kind of like did what you just did, Beans, it would be a whole conversation. What? The tea would be spilled. What? So is this something that you know that we don't know about BB Wright?
We ain't talking about it. That's for sure. I like to try and talk enough where don't nobody ask me questions.
But I just feel like if that were Beans, you know, you would spill the beans.
Well, that's little bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't little bro, big bro. Like I'm older than him. So I'm the type. I'm gonna be. Hey man, get out my room, man. Stop asking me questions.
Maybe you're a little bro to me.
Damn. Hey, is the video ready?
Beans.
Give me two another minute. Give me
the video.
It's downloading.
I'm over here, man. I don't blush, man. Like I'm not a blusher, so you ain't gonna get me. No, the only time that I share in regards to toot is me and the homeboys was riding around and we was drunk and we saw a toot on Chicago Road in Chicago Heights.
A toot.
That's short for
prostitute. TUTE, not to be confused by TOOT.
No, don't get that confused. A toot. This is a noun, not a verb. So
go ahead.
So I did run into her and she came and approached and she was like, I'll do all of you guys for $10. I was like, all of us for $10? She was like, yeah, and I just gotta let you know I smoke crack. I was like, man, I'm just going to get away from us, please. Just go and get away from us.
Put the dog up.
You think I spent the 10?
I think you consider it. I don't think that you shoo her away so quickly.
Yeah, the
Like you
whole thing about
suggesting.
the crack rock threw me off. I'm like, nah. You had me with the 10, but you lost
So
me with the 10.
it was a crack that told you, had you say no. Not the street
Hey,
walking, not the toot-isms, none of that. Not
Yeah,
the
that's a 2, though.
tooticity.
Yeah, that's a 2. Not willingly.
crackhead
Like,
might be
don't
some of
do
the
shit you didn't get.
best head. Because
Well, it was
they
4 of
gonna do it.
them.
They gonna do it with such compassion because they want to get that rock.
It was 4 of
They're
them. He
looking for
spent
that back.
$2.25.
You spent $5. Actually, it was no, you're right, Derek J, something like that. It was 5 of us. We was about to spend 2 apiece. Emerald Green, wake and bake. There we go.
Yeah.
420. Hashtag 420 flash market. You know, hey, go follow Emerald Green after this show so y'all can make sure y'all tap in what she got going on Saturday. Private location. So once you do your thing, because this is 420 friendly.
Right.
Is the video ready, Biggs? Because we had to play something.
Yeah, the video ready, but I want to tell y'all, don't forget to put in the morning drive when you buy these tickets for this show to get that $10 off. There you go. The morning drive will give you $10 off your ticket.
Tap in. Emerald Green is one of a gem of the Chicagoland area. She travels nationally to perform her art. I can't wait until her and Deluxe can connect at the Urban Lux. If you aren't busy, Emerald, Friday at the Urban Lux Cafe, that's spoken word night. So if you're looking for another room to just rock out at, and they be rocking too. I done seen the videos. Definitely slide through. Female buddy of mine became a $40 chick, but I didn't look at her as a toot. If you are allowing somebody to engage in sexual relations for $40, you are a toot. You just may not be documented.
What's a toot though? A toot is like, I feel like that's your lifestyle and your job. And you're literally like, hey stranger, X amount of dollars for this particular service, right? And then this other service is X amount of dollars. Exchange for the transaction, bye, never see you again or until you pull up again. And that's it, that's all, just transactional. Because some person values themselves less than whatever. And they're like, okay, and then somebody y'all got each other phone numbers, Instagrams or whatever, and you're like $40 and y'all kind of familiar with each other. I don't know if that's tooting.
Well, like I said, undocumented tooting, freelance tooting, if I may.
Okay, so like the person you call on the phone on their other prank call, that's a toot. Yes, Emerald, every Friday. This Friday will be very special. I'm sure you know Geronimo, who he is. He's having a very special function at the cafe this Friday, 6:30 to 9 p.m. It's going to be some really huge, very special, very big. He'll be in the house, and that'd be a great day for you to come.
2911.
Hey, before we play the video, I just want to let y'all know that I always knew that Diddy was gay when he let this go.
He didn't let that go. He didn't let that go. She left. And anyway, she's a butterface. I never, we talk about everybody else. I never saw, body's great. She was a dancer. Body is crazy good. But the face, she looks like a catfish. How y'all don't see that?
Man, I like J-Lo, but what's funny though is she trying to act like she from the hood and came back and didn't nobody know her. So maybe tomorrow we can show some footage of the people, the TikTokers that was clowning her for coming back to the Bronx, a place that she never really was at. Like, you weren't from the hood, J-Lo. And
she's not Jenny from the block?
Yeah, she from A block, but not the block.
Wow. Okay. Yep. Comedy nights every Saturday, and poetry is every Friday. You're a poet. Every Friday is that too.
But she does want
or even tonight.
This how dope Emerald is.
You probably do tonight.
Emerald is an entrepreneur. She's a poet and she's a comedian. And if you follow her on Facebook, she's also a fitness instructor because she be doing the workout videos on live. So make sure y'all follow Emma Green, man. Such a dope soul, such a dope spirit.
Yeah.
That's a good point,
And
Shakia.
she
Right.
got some of the best killer.
Yeah, Jenny ain't been in the Bronx
You know what
in
I'm
about
saying?
30 years. So why
I
wouldn't
know.
people know her?
Oh yeah, I
I'm
know.
talking about she got some of the best killer in the town.
She got the doo-doo. She got the doo-doo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look, I'm playing this video, man. You want to set it up real quick, Bobby?
Hey, real quick, man. Since Ben's have a viral video, I just sent him a video of something that I did. I don't do sketch comedy much, and I probably should do more. Let me know if I should do more sketch comedy. This is a day at the call center back when I was still working on site. Go ahead, roll the video. Let the people see it.
It's a great day to be great. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? Yeah, this is the moment when I pretty much stop listening. I got some real shit to think about right now, like maybe I wouldn't be working at this call center if I finished college. I wonder if I unplugged the iron. Whatever happened to the youngest kid on Family Matters? I wonder if ugly people know they ugly. Does Samuel L. Jackson ever get tired of saying motherfucker? And why can't we just say Samuel Jackson? Do we really have to say the L every time? I wonder if B. Cole was really in love with a crackhead. Does Kim Kardashian have any real talents? Maybe they should do a show called The Untalented, Rich and Famous. I wonder why people on fixed incomes are always broke. Damn, it's crazy how Andy in Toy Story and Andy in Child's Play ain't have no daddy. Why do women with small breasts and big booties remind me of dinosaurs? When bad things happen in the black community, do biracial people be all the way mad or just half mad? I wonder what DMX is doing right now. Why is it that when I go to the Taste of Chicago, I always get Harold's Chicken like it's not one up the street from my house? Why do people argue like they can't like Tupac and Biggie? Why was Show Enough wearing shoulder pads? I should get me some shoulder pads. I'm sorry, can you repeat that, please? Yeah.
Real quick and to the point. Have you ever seen that, Benz?
No.
Can I just say, didn't I just say
that
that Family Matters has been coming up like almost every day over the last like 3 weeks? And you just see, you brought it up again.
I did, and I did that years ago.
Crazy.
I did that years ago. And I think I need to get some shoulder pads. You should have a person in the background talking on a low volume.
Yeah, it's funny.
Hey, that was I did another sketch. I might share that next week when Benz don't have a video. I did another sketch where I come home too late. So the whole concept of the sketch was I don't pay attention while people are talking to me. So I might have to reboot that, bring that back out, because I had like a list of different scenarios. Oh man, I appreciate it, T Scales, man. Yeah, I dropped that in like 2018 before the pandemic. I was actually working at a call center, showed up to work too early, and I just turned on the camera and was like, I'm gonna film this, and I'm gonna do all of the post edits later. So I think I'm gonna jump back into the sketch game.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah. So it's 10 minutes after the hour, man. We got that much overdrive today. So everybody in the comments, watching on YouTube, we appreciate you for chiming in.
Truly do.
Oh my God. Make sure that you are subscribed, that you like it, and share the video. Same thing applies for Facebook as well. Make sure that you follow Bobby Wright at the Real Bobby Wright. Make sure you follow the D Lux and the Urban Lux Cafe. I am Benz the Comedian, and that's it for today, man. We're gonna be right back tomorrow, same time, same place. Hopefully, I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, man, but you know he's fucking around with man. Get fucked up, man. I don't know, man.
I really thought y'all called him that because I think he was drinking straight out the bottle the first time I encountered him on a show.
I'm glad that I explained that. But sometimes you just got to explain a nickname. We still don't know where the whole Beans name come from. I'm Bobby because my real name is Robert. That's usually how that goes.
I'm D because my name begins with a D and people be messing up my name all the time. So I just figure I'll make it easy for them. And they still mess that up sometimes, but okay.
Nothing wrong with a little D.
How you messing up D?
They call me DD or they'll call me B or Lee or Nene.
No.
Yeah, they do.
You got a Sesame
They don't
Street
even care.
shit. The letter for the day. You gotta Sesame Street your shit. Put the letter on your shirt.
I thought I did. D.
Hey, but straight up, I want you to rock out tonight, man. We don't know what's gonna happen in the morning, but just let us know. Don't hang us out to dry. But I hope you have a fun time out there in Loves Park. Tell my boy Marcos I said hello. If you can't make it out to Loves Park tonight, is open mic night, 2911 East 79th Street. This is a theater of the arts type of night. Whatever you do, whatever you can do on stage. If you juggle and talk while you juggle, show up to Urban Life Cafe tonight.
Singing, rapping, you could do a monologue, instruments, whatever.
Yeah, all that. So 2911 East 79th Street tonight. Tonight, I will be vanishing from the public, so I don't want to see nobody.
Hey D, if you see my cousin tonight, somebody said what my cousin that played trumpet.
What did you say?
If you see my cousin there tonight at the open mic, tell him I said what's up.
I will. We actually chatted in DM yesterday, and I was like, yeah, Beans is a really good friend of the cafe. He was like, I'm glad to hear that. He seems really nice and articulate. Carlos said we're called BBD.
Rome gave us that
and he was he got a good story too, man, because he got shot a few years back.
Wait, what did you say?
It was no. I'm saying he got a good story. He was shot a few years ago, and he almost couldn't walk again. So now he's starting to get himself back and starting to become himself again.
Oh, it's a story of triumph. Okay, I'm like, man, I got a good story. He got shot.
No, I did. So I noticed he was on a cane. You know, I didn't know if it was health related or whatever, but it's good to see him getting around.
Yeah.
He does street performances too.
He does.
Downtown with it. Yeah, with Chubbard killing. And I mean, I know nobody people be putting his bucket up. He got his cash app, everything. I know he probably walk out with a
we talked about him maybe showcasing or doing something at the cafe. We just talked very briefly about it, but I'll make sure to follow up with him and see what we could do for him.
Man, cool. Anybody, everybody, especially the people of the arts, and it's not just for performers. Of course, we want the audience to come out there too. So, audience, we already named us on the menu. We already named what happens on that stage. So make sure you pop out. It's a really friendly, good environment, and we never even mentioned the fact that if you don't want to watch the performance, you got an area in the back of Urban Lost Cafe where you could actually just sit there and read a book. Yeah. It's like a little couch area back there that I noticed. Then you got a back room. If you're thinking about renting Urban Lux, definitely reach out to D. And it's a back room back there that you can rent out for special events as well. So it's a great place. I would not talk about it this much if it wasn't great. I'm not getting paid to say this shit.
No, you're not.
But
just kind enough to do the referrals. Yeah, so it's a good place built with love, and it's built for us to have somewhere nice, clean, safe, where we can network and you know, so let's say expose each other, but that doesn't sound right.
It's a great place to cross brand. It's a great place to cross brand. So if you do comedy or if you do anything in the arts or whatever you do, it's a great place. And even if you just need to meet and have a business meeting, and that's a great place to go. Just pull up and be like, I found out in Chicago, people go to lunch. In LA, they do lunch. That's a great place to do lunch where you could talk about business.
I do lunch.
No, I do lunch. I do brunch.
Yeah.
So when you do lunch or do brunch, the last thing on your mind is eating. You really want to talk about whatever you came to talk about. So
but I still buy the food and take the food home.
And nothing wrong with that. I got some chicken wings on my counter right now.
I'm hungry too, actually. Dude, if you notice, dude from the cafe isn't here. He had an early meeting, so I can get my smoothie.
Tell bro I said what's up. I'm about to tap out right now too. I got shit to do.
On that note, man, we gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place. By the way, D loves Beans Comedian. Peace.
Bye.
Peace and love.